All right, I'm gonna show you guys my quick breakfast, super low carb. It's a fish porridge or fish congee or fish juk. But instead of rice, I'm using instant, okay, quick cook steel cut oats. You wanna use the instant ones because they'll cook faster, all right? I'm not using rice, I'm using oatmeal for the fiber. So here we go. So pretty much just like really quick. Okay, ingredients, 40 grams of steel cut oats, quick cook. Just one serving, 150 calories, 27 carbs. So that's all the carbs I'm having for today. Chicken broth. I have about 8 ounces of striped bass because I have stuff like the fins and stuff. And I count it, like I accommodated for that. But you can use any kind of white fish. You can use tilapia, you can use rock cod, you can use halibut, any kind of white fish. So notice it's kind of mushy. I just got this from the grocery store, but if you don't want your fish to be mushy, just soak the fish in salt water overnight, and it should be pretty firm the next day. Oop. And then I have ginger, just like a good handful, green onions. That's all the ingredients, and then white pepper and soy sauce. So for the chicken broth, I use about half this thing, so 2 cups, and I just eyeball it. So this is the bowl I plan to eat my breakfast in, so I'm just using that to measure. Let me just wait for it to boil first. They start putting it. You don't really have to wait for it to boil. Just put that in. Fish, I'm gonna wait a little bit. I'm gonna wait for it to boil because the fish doesn't take that long to cook. Then I'm gonna put my ginger in there too to just add the flavor already. And we wait until it boils. While we're waiting, I'm gonna marinate my fish with salt. That should be enough. I eat a lot of salt. You can put pepper in there too, but I don't really like pepper. If you put white pepper, it kills the fishy smell. I like the fishy smell. Yeah, so you'll notice some of the pieces, it's just poorly chopped. Yeah, some of them I have no skin, some of them I kept the skin just to get, I don't want to eat the whole fish with the skin, so some of it skin, some of it none. So somewhat boiling. So it's not that much, but you can start putting the fish in there already. Because the fish takes a while, and then I want the fish smell to go in. And depending on, how thick you want it, essentially I can just pull it out now once the fish cooks. But if you want it like more of that porridgey texture, then you gotta wait a little bit longer. I would say I don't know, we'll see. I'll get back to you guys. So it's starting to boil, so technically I can start pulling it out now. It's only been 1 minute, so it's 12:28. Alright, so this is not the consistency I want, but the fish is cooked, you can technically start eating already. But I'm gonna wait maybe 5 minutes. I'm gonna put the heat on medium. And then I'm just gonna wait until the oatmeal really soaks into the chicken broth and the fish juices, I guess. And just wait. Very simple, very easy. So this is when you can start going to the bathroom and brushing your teeth and stuff. And you want to turn it on low or medium so the bubbles, the foam doesn't overspill. Using a preserved duck egg. Okay, there's no lead added. It's nutritious and tasty. My nutritionist will kill me for this. But in terms of the macros, it's 1 egg is 100 calories, 7 fat, 3 carbs, 8 protein. And I think the ingredients, not that bad, I think. I can pronounce most of it, I think, or actually all of it. Duck egg, salt, tea, and lye. So the only thing I don't know what is in here is lye. And for those who don't know what a preserved duck egg is, it's pretty much like a kind of quote-unquote 1,000-year-old egg, but it's not a 1,000-year-old. It's really hard to do this with one hand. I'm gonna just put my phone somewhere. Hold on. All right, so. It's pretty much a black egg. Okay. It has this like really pungent smell, so it's a hit or miss. Some people really love it, some people really hate it. I didn't like this as a kid, but now that I'm getting older, I really like this stuff. Here's the egg. Cut that in half. This is a horrible knife. Okay. Let's cut it like right there. Bam. So we usually just cut them in like little small pieces. Like that, and then I usually do 3s, so it looks like I'm eating more. Then I'm gonna put that in my bowl. Yeah. Or some people toss it in the porridge, I just put it in my bowl. In terms of the oatmeal, it says it'll cook in 5 to 7 minutes. Right, it was 12:28 at first, it's 9 minutes right now. And let's check on this. It's pretty much done, but since I didn't put that much oatmeal, I'm gonna try to wait a little bit longer. But this is pretty much, you know, it's done. Fish is cooked, oatmeal's cooked. I just want it a little bit thicker. I'm gonna wait like 2 more minutes maybe. And since we're waiting, let's taste it so we can know what to add in here. So since everything is cooked, like the fish is cooked already, oatmeal is cooked, I can taste it. And you don't want to taste it if the fish is raw. Need some chicken MSG. For most people, yes, won't have this, okay? It's just chicken MSG powder. It's just like chicken bouillon. I'm just adding a little bit. I'm Asian and we use these all the time, so that's what it's missing for me. So just a little bit. And stir that up a little while the fish is still cooking. See, it's pretty much done. Okay, taste it again. Let's see what it's missing. Okay, that's good. That's done. All right, so it's 12:28. Took like 12 minutes. All right, so this is done. And it's really hard to do this with one hand. I'll just bear with me here. See, perfectly. One pot. I'll scrape that up in a bit because every little single macro count. All right, so I'm going to use some white pepper. Black pepper don't taste good on this, but you can use that too. I got some soy sauce, just a little bit because I already tasted it. That's why you want to taste your food. Then green onions. Wow. Bam. Serve that with a porridge spoon. I like this one for my porridge. Bam. Look at that. Get that. See, now I take a picture of this to my nutritionist. Boom. He'll be so proud of me besides the the duck egg, but this is literally just one ingredient that I don't know what it is. Alright, and that's fish. So you see how like the fish is breaking apart? Alright, if I soaked it in salt water, it wouldn't be crumbly like this. But it still tastes good, I think. Let me try. Let's taste it. Oh, it's hot. Looks just like congee. Okay. Look at that. But it's with oatmeal, so it's like more fiber. And it cooks a lot faster. So if I cook this with rice, this would take 45 to 60 minutes. And there you guys have it. Fish congee. I forgot to talk about the macros. So the macros, because I put the 1,000-year-old egg or the black egg in there, it's 466 calories, 14 fat, 28 carbs, 4 fiber, 53 protein. And if you don't put the black egg in there, it's 370 calories, 8 grams of fat, 24 carbs, 4 fiber, and 45 grams of protein. And it's like a big ass bowl. So like for me, on my rest days right now, I only get this 1 serving of carbs, and this is very filling for me, and I don't crave carbs for the rest of the day. I'm keeping a little bit first. It's so good. Mm. So originally, the history of the congee or porridge, because back in the day when, you know, people were so poor because of communism, you know, they don't have that much rice. So how can you have this little rice and feed a whole family, right? So instead of cooking just straight up rice, they made it into porridge like this. So it feels like, you know, it's more filling, it's more volume. So they can turn like a little, like, you know, small cup of rice to feed a whole family for the whole, like, you know, 3 days maybe. Like when my family makes the congee as a whole, we use like about like one those rice pitcher worth of rice, which is equate to about like 150 grams of rice, and it could feed the whole family for like 2 dinners pretty much. So yeah, pretty much it's like it's voluminous, it's volume food, it's meant to be volume food. And this is like the food that we eat when you know, we're getting sick or feels kind of sick, or you know, just want to eat congee, I guess. It's brunch food. Comfort food. Nothing's fried for once. But yeah, highly recommend you guys try this if you like fish. If you don't like fish, I have more other recipes out there coming soon. So good.